The COVID-19 pandemic has affected overall the inflation rate in my country for about, I think, 20% to 50%. For the past 3 years, the price of vegetable I think have been raised by double, and thing also goes up. But there are still some products that remain the same price, but that's not the important uh, things. So for the daily consumption, the price has gone up significantly. And even to combat with the inflation, the companies and government had decided to raise the basic salaries of worker up to about 10 to 15%. I didn't remember it exactly. However, it's not seen enough to combat with the inflation in my country for about, I think, 20% to 50%. For the past, the COVID-19 pandemic has affected overall the inflation rate in my country for about, I think, 20% to 50%. For the past, it totally affect the most people in my country, because most of the people are in the middle or lower middle class, so their living is totally based on their salaries. And recently people said that don't they didn't able to save the money due to the price going up. They need to spend more on the daily consumption for food, for clothes, and there will be a lack of saving for them, and they feel like confident with what they are earning. And besides that, there are a lot of people complain about their being in laying off due to the company have no contract, so they need to cut down the staffs to save the money. And the fear of losing the fear of being lose job, the fear of losing job is appear in many people. However, recently the situation have been improved, so there are lots of companies start to hire more employees to adapt with the new change of the economic. Most of the people are in the middle or lower middle class, so their live affect the most people in my country, because most of the people are in the middle or lower middle class, so their live. The video mentioned about the supply and demand. Due to the supply go down and the demand is higher than the supply, so the price goes up. As a result, they decide to make it balanced by reduce the demand, and also they also a specific solution is that they raise the interest in rate. Yeah, interest rate. Supply go down and the demand is higher than the supply, so the price goes up. As a result, they decide to make it balanced by reduce the demand. Due to the supply go down and the demand is higher than the supply, so the price goes up. As a result, they decide to make it balanced by reduce the demand. There are some other solutions have been applied by the other government in the world. For example, in Thailand, they give the citizen the money to push up the consumption in the internal of the country, so that will help the money transfers between transfer in the flow and come back to the company, and then they increase the demand, so they push up, as a result it push up the flow of the money. uh, be, I just heard about it on the internet and I didn't make a research about how effectiveness it is, and is there any other country that apply it. But I think that if they have enough money in the bank and they don't know how to do with the money, so they can give the citizen the money to put the money in the flow and transfer
I just heard
between
about
the
it on the
people and
internet
make
and
it
I
work
didn't make a
to
research
create more
about how
money and
effectiveness
facing
it is,
the
and is there
inflation.